but she still came to my dad's memorial. And she looked at me. She says, "I never met you, but I knew you were your dad's son by your mannerisms."
That's a very good compliment.
And I did not realize that it was like that, But my dad always had a habit. My dad was 6'1".
Short man.
Yeah. And shorter than me. Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my whole family on my dad's side was tall, but he's very, very confident man and very, very polite. I only seen him mad in my whole lifetime once. I only seen him cry once. So he's very, very controlled individual. But he always had a joke, clean or dirty. He always had a joke all the time. But the one thing that I always remember, if he was going into an uncomfortable situation that he had to talk to somebody, he would start humming just before he got to the person.
Oh.
And that would just like chill him right out, and then boom.
You do that.
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you do that?
Do I?
I've seen you when you're about to go into a situation that can get your hair up.
What's left of it? Yeah.
I've noticed in those situations where you take a moment by yourself to, I don't know what you're doing, but you do that before you walk into a situation or something.
Maybe it's
and I watched it quite a few times.
Unfortunately, in the
quite
business,
a few times.
In the business, well, like you had alluded earlier, with these people that call themselves nonprofits, and they're nonprofits to a point, but then they're making oodles of money, and I'm sorry, I'm not making oodles of money, and to say, oh well, we want it all for free, when we have to pay you, the insurance companies, the commissions,
sales staff,
and all that. You notice I'm not in that equation. But, it's like, come on. So, and a lot of them, don't get me wrong, a lot of the nonprofits are worthy.
Certainly.
Are worthy. But, excuse me, but if you're making all this money, oh, yeah, well, that's how I'm paid. Then why are you paid so dang much? Marketing.
A good salary for a CEO of a nonprofit, somewhere under $70,000.
That'd be nice.
But and by the way, that's why Vets Helping Vets and all so great, because that's a volunteer-based thing.
For the most part, there are salary. Right. We do have to have salaried people, but we do. 85%.
85
cents out of a dollar goes back to the veterans.
Right.
We're at 15%. That's unheard of almost.
Right. Unlike there's this conglomerate up in Jacksonville.
Oh, you know where it is too, huh?
Oh yeah, with its $13 million office complex.
Keep going.
Well, I thought they built it for $13 million.
34.
Oh, was it 34 million?
That's what I heard.
It's right on the interstate.
That's what I heard too.
With its black insignia.
Yeah.
They throw big team building parties in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That they pay for and everything.
Now all these celebrities that talk about it
get paid.
Do they get paid?
Yes, they do. I literally know. And
why am I getting paid to work like that? But
by the way, I won't shy away from what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Wounded Warriors. And I will tell you why I can say this.
Why?
I have a very good friend of mine, Shaky, and we call him Shaky because he shakes a lot. Imagine that. He suffers from PTSD from things he experienced in the first Gulf War.
Oh,
back in '91.
Yeah.
Okay.
You say that long back in '91.
Well, but that was almost 30 years ago now, Joe. It was 30.
I was in
2001, 2000. Yeah. It was 30 years ago this year.
Yeah, well, mine started. Well, think of me as when Disney started.
That's when you started.
That's when I started. I mean, here in
my friend Shaky,
Florida,
in 2007, 2008, right around there. Yeah. Shaky had fallen on some hard times.
Really?
And he reached out to quite a few of us to, he
tried to help
he
him.
had a drug issue and he was needing to get help because he was trying to get rid of his demons. Yeah. And a lot of military personnel, the stuff they saw, that's what they have to deal with.
Yeah.
So Shaky, we tried to get Shaky some help, but he needed some help with his light bill and stuff like that. The kind of things that Vets Helping Vets say, if you come in with your paperwork, everything's in line and everything, there is assistance with that kind of thing.
Well, that's a thing now. Let me help you a little bit with the clarification. It is not an ongoing hand
No,
up.
no, it is not.
Hand up, I mean.
Right.
It is maybe once, maybe twice.
At the most.
At the most.
But at least they do something if everything checks out and they see the need.
You're legit, and
Right.
then they try to help you to get on your feet.
Right. Well, he went to, I drove him, I took Shaky to the headquarters of Wounded Warriors.
Oh.
And we go in. He talks to a lady and says, here's what I need. She goes, well, unfortunately, we can't offer that assistance here. But we have 4 tickets to the Jaguars game if you'd like those. I witnessed that conversation.
I'm speechless. I'm sorry.
I witnessed that conversation. We can't help you as a veteran, even though you're a wounded warrior. We can't help you. But here's 4 tickets to an NFL game.
What does that do? What do you got to go try to sell them and scalp them?
I don't know, pal. I witnessed that conversation, and that ruined me on that nonprofit forevermore. That's why I enjoy our time with the Vets Helping Vets, because they actually help vets.
That agitates the heck out of me.
Who the hell? What do you want to? Then he's going to scalp the tickets, get arrested for that. So,
right. Or even if you just want to sell them, not scalp them, just sell them.
Yeah. So
no, that's ridiculous.
That's why Vets Helping Vets is so much a better situation.
I wish, and here it's going out there. I wish there was a multimillionaire that would back Vets Helping Vets just in a marketing capacity, where it costs money to make those commercials. It costs money to get actors. It costs money for all that. If I had someone that had the money to say, here, I am going to, because this is what I do, or I know someone that does it, I want to make one of those pull the heartstrings kind of commercials where, okay, this is what we do. We're not fancy, right?
Yeah, that would be great.
And I can make 2 fantastic commercials a year, or 3, or 4 every quarter.
By the way, speaking of commercials, we need to go to take a commercial break.
Why don't we?
We'll be back after this timeout. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Are you or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of